So, now that everyone has seen Deadpool and Logan, I'm sure there's a lot of buzz around one of the most significant cameos in the film. Yes, I'm talking about Henry Cavill's portrayal of Wolverine, or as some like to call him, Wolven. But what does this mean for Cavill's future in the MCU? Will we see this version of Wolverine in future MCU projects? Let's dive into this as fans and break it all down. Now, Wolverine is a character that has almost exclusively been portrayed by Hugh Jackman in live action. So, when Henry Cavill stepped into the role, it was a huge deal. You might have noticed in Deadpool and Logan that while most of Wolverine's variants were played by Jackman, there was this one variant played by Cavill. This wasn't just a random choice. It clearly highlights the significance of the character and the actor portraying him. Let's face it, Henry Cavill is no stranger to iconic roles. From Superman to Geralt of Rivia, he has a way of making every character he plays feel irreplaceable. When fans first saw him as Superman, it felt like he was born for that role. The same thing happened when he took on the role of Geralt in the Witcher series. Fans couldn't imagine anyone else in those shoes. Unfortunately, we didn't get the satisfying conclusions we hoped for with either of those characters, leaving many of us wanting more. Now, imagine you're watching a movie, and just as the story is about to reach its climax, the power goes out. Frustrating, right? That's pretty much how fans felt when Cavill's journeys as Superman and Geralt were cut short. It's no wonder that his cult following in pop culture has only grown stronger over time. Cavill is not just an actor, he's a fan himself. He understands what it means to be passionate about these characters, which is why audiences connect with him on a personal level. He's one of us, just a guy who loves his gaming rig and nerding out about the same things we do. This connection is why fans have been fan-casting Cavill in different roles for years. Whether it's as Aegon, the Conqueror in Game of Thrones, or as Wolverine, these fan castings have been making the rounds online forever. And now, with his appearance as Wolverine, it feels like a dream come true for so many people. Of course, Hugh Jackman's portrayal of Wolverine over the last 24 years has built an entirely different level of fandom. He's become synonymous with the character, and it's hard to imagine anyone else taking on that mantle. But introducing Cavill's Wolverine in a movie where Jackman also has a lead role was a clever move. It allowed die-hard Jackman fans to see a new version of the character without feeling like their beloved Wolverine was being replaced. It's like a soft introduction to the idea of someone else, someone like Cavill, taking on the role. Now, the big question is, will we see Cavill's Wolverine in future MCU projects? Honestly, I think it's highly possible. Marvel has been keen on listening to its fans lately, and with the success of fan service-driven movies like No Way Home and Deadpool and Logan, it seems likely that they'll want to keep that momentum going. And with the multiverse concept already set up in the MCU, we could see multiple versions of Wolverine on screen, just like we did with Spider-Man and Doctor Strange. If I had to guess, I'd say we're probably going to see Cavill's Wolverine again in Secret Wars. This film is already rumored to bring multiple variants of characters together, and it would be the perfect opportunity to give Jackman's Wolverine a proper conclusion while setting up Cavill's version for future stories. Plus, with the rumors of a soft reboot for the MCU post-Secret Wars and the potential beginning of a Mutant Saga, it's hard to imagine Wolverine not playing a central role. But what do you think? Do you want to see Henry Cavill as the new Wolverine? Let me know in the comments below. Personally, I think Cavill would be perfect for leading the MCU's Mutant Saga as Wolverine. If you agree, or even if you don't, make sure to subscribe to the channel for more discussions like this. I'll be back soon with more content and keep the discussions going.